Shalom, shalom, Israel. First and foremost, I want to give all honor, glory, and praises unto YAHAWAH, YAHAWASHI, YAHAWAdah. YAHAWAH being the name of the Heavenly Father, whom the world ignorantly calls God. Hashem meaning in the name, YAHAWASHI being the name of His Son, whom the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, and shalom to many AHPARYAM, who are diligently waiting to be delivered from this final captivity. This is Brother Kawakub coming at you with another lesson. 2 Timothy chapter 3 verse 3. Without natural affection, truce breakers, false accusers, incontinent, fierce, despisers of those that are good. Now, I'm going to get into the full context of this in a bit, but primarily I kind of want to talk about, or today's lesson is going to be about people that hate good. All right. So now there's a big thing in today's slok. I just remembered another precept. Bear with me because I don't want to forget my stuff. Everything. All right, so I want to go back. Okay, so people that in today's society, it is normal for the people to praise that which is bad and basically shame that which is good. All right, so you hear a lot of things. All right, and one of these things is that like for example, these rappers and whatnot, they say free whatever. Like I don't know what example would be, but like free some gangster rapper that shot up some people or whatever, that actually murdered people. They would say they didn't do anything, when in actuality they kill some people. All right, like this is the type of stuff, like they will, just because they like their music, just because they're famous, because people know who they are, they will excuse all the evil that they've done, or they will just flat out praise the thing that they did. All right, you have a lot of people that are like this. In addition to that, a part of this, there were two sources of inspiration to me that drove me to do this lesson. That first part was, this whole chapter of 2 Timothy chapter 3, which we will get into. But there's also this video. For Yahawadah, oh yeah, I found it. I'll remember it. Yahawadah. Basically, this freaking demon, okay, perfect example, perfect term. This demon is what's the word? Shaming this guy. Well, I guess it's 40 seconds. We'll watch it.
Oh yeah, there's a virgin. Do you watch porn?
On occasion.
On occasion.
On occasion.
Okay. Virgin is the 0. Oh, 2, yeah! Hi.
So you gave me 0.
Yeah.
Pretty much almost everyone else.
Hi.
Wow. Holy shit, I did not expect that. Before, but the 0 or the virgin, whatever, is this chick, which I have to say it's surprising. Either, well, Slocket, let me rephrase that, because that is another thing that people like to do. They like, or Slocket, women more specifically, like to do. They like to either lie and say, "Oh, actually, I'm a born again." Because I heard this from I think it was Jubilee. There was a Jubilee video done where they said, where they got a bunch of virgins, and one of the Christian, and it was a Christian thing, something like that, I don't know, and one of the women said, I slept with someone, but because I'm a born again virgin, I'm a born again Christian. Oh my god, that's so funny. Slovakia. Because she said, I'm a born again Christian. She basically, like, it was while the game was going on, she literally admitted to having sex, and then she said, "Oh, I'm a virgin," and then like then everyone just ignored. They just flat out ignored. Like even if she was the what Jubilee classified as the virgin, or was what they understood as the virgin, she literally is not a virgin. Like, this is the thing. But the point of this was the fact that she is demonizing him because she thought he was a virgin. She was clowning him, basically saying, "Oh, hell, you're a virgin, you know, you fucking watch porn," and all this shit like that, and like attempting to humiliate him. When number one, no one would ever do something like that to her. All right, they wouldn't know what. It's like no one would ever humiliate her. But I'm sure there are some people, so I will have to take that back. So Slakia. But there's also this comment that I read. I found, I saved it here. Says, back in the day, being a virgin was a compliment. It meant you had self-control and were thinking of your future. Now it's an insult, and being a literal prostitute is a high-paying job people aspire to be. Okay, obviously he didn't say that, but yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what he intended. And what he means by that is you have all these freaking, not necessarily porn stars. I don't know if I can say that, but whatever. Porn stars, not literal porn stars, but like OnlyFans women that literally go and, you know, publicize and make money off of, you know, getting fucked. All right, like there's no nice way to say that. Like, that's literally what they're, damn near prostitution, honestly. All right, and you know, people are paying for this, yes, but at the end of the day, like, this is the type of stuff that is, you know, celebrated in this society. Whereas on the flip side, if you are a virgin, like, people look down on you. All right, which is why I said I brought this out first. Despisers of, in 2 Timothy chapter 3 verse 3, despisers of those that are good. So if you actually have if you have some self-control, if you abstain from this wickedness, people are going to, you know, make fun of you and insult you, and, you know, say all things and stuff like that. But also, I kind of want to point this out, not necessarily, well, I think I did make a video on this, kind of, but it does kind of fit in the sense of this is the type of society that is a result of godlessness. All right, now let me see, where is it? It was this one comment over here. This person, it's Sid X over here. They said, but honestly, some of these people need God for sure. So you one of the biggest things is, in this society, a lot of people are, they either claim to be Christians, specifically Christians, and are wicked as all hell. And the thing is, they don't truly know what it means to actually follow a God, or follow the Most High God, or the God of the Bible, or whatever you wanna, however you want to really, you know, put it. Okay, because you know absolutely for a fact they're not following the Most High, the true YAHAWASHI. All right, but even then, even with the blueprint, which is, you know, the scriptures, they still don't follow that. All right, because nowhere does it say, oh yeah, well, it's like, you don't even, the thing is, most people already know that it's not something to celebrate if a woman is, you know, being a prostitute or promiscuous. All right, everyone already knows that, but the thing is that they don't care, and they want to, you know, go around and do all this wickedness. All right, so yes, like, this is this whole needing God in life. This is a big, well, having a God, not necessarily the Most High God Yahweh, but having a God in people's lives is the primary factor of what's it called, morality. All right. And the reason why we can say this is because if you look at other nations, okay, let's say India or the Middle East, Saudi Arabia as in Middle East, China, Japan, you have these people that they are in some way spiritual, not necessarily following after the God of the Bible, all right, but in some way spiritual in the sense that, you know, they don't go around acting in these type of secular manners, all right, whereas the comparison is Esau being, you know, profane, secular, all right. I guess I should get that. Hebrews chapter 12 verse 16, lest there be any fornicator or profane person as Esau, who for one morsel of meat sold his birthright. So Esau is the most profane person, and in his societies, this is where we see most of the, not necessarily profanity, but secularity, all right, as in the wickedness, all right. And this is where, you know, this type of behavior is most celebrated, all right. And yeah, you even see other people are disgusted with how society has become. Okay, people don't like that. And the thing is, there's a lot of people, there's a good number of people. Slaki, let me actually correct that. While there are a lot of men in this society, you know, Edomites, Israelites, whoever that don't want to get married, the thing is, they specifically don't want to get married to these like thoughts and whatever, these 304s or whatever. They do want, if they had to get married, like if someone's holding a gun to their head, they would only get married to someone that is, you know, chaste, someone that they know hasn't slept around, but they have no problems sleeping with these 304s, these, you know, promiscuous women, and they are willing to use them and then just toss them to the side, all right. But because that's kind of like, funnily enough, that's kind of like their purpose, all right. And this is what feminism has kind of brought upon, you know, the society, all right, for these women to think that this type of behavior is okay and this type of lifestyle is okay. When these women are not going to get married, when they get to that age, all right, when they hit the wall or whatever, and then they're gonna want, okay, yeah, I want someone to take care of me. I have no one to take care of me. There have been I've seen this one video of this one woman that was crying in her car saying, I have no one that's gonna take care of me. I see all my friends have gotten married, this and stuff, this, that, and the third, and I'm sad or whatever because I want someone to look after me. I want someone to be with me or whatever. But then this is the society that they've brought upon themselves. Okay, I mean, talking not society. This is a life that they brought upon themselves by being wicked and choosing the wicked lifestyle. No self-respecting man, more specifically, is going to want some woman that's, or more specifically, the men that these women want, or most women want, do not want a woman that's been ran through, all right, or even problematic, or gonna buck up against them. So that's why when they get to a certain age, like they start to get humbled down, all that pride goes away. All right, now I'm trying to find any more. Okay, whatever. I guess I'll just move on. Anyway, so Ecclesiastes chapter 10 verse 7, I've seen servants upon horses and princes walking as servants upon the earth. And to kind of bring this home, what I was saying home previously was is how this is what's the word, a metaphor kind of how society is, and symbolic for how the world is upside down, because servants are supposed to be walking as servants, as it says. Princes are supposed to be exalted upon the horses, but we see the servants exalted on the horses, and the princes, walking as servants. All right, and who are the princes? The princes are the Israelites. All the other nations, in all honesty, but more specifically Esau, Edom, as a prophecy said with Rebekah and her children, the elder shall serve the younger, and Esau's older. But yeah, basically, okay, we see this whole upside down society, okay, where things are not what they're supposed to be. Evil is good and good is evil. Let me get that. Isaiah chapter 5 verse 20. Woe unto them that call evil good and good evil, that put darkness for light and light for darkness, that put bitter for sweet and sweet for bitter. So when you are flipping things around, saying that good is bad, bad is good, all right, then now you have the Lord to deal with, and you have destruction from the Lord awaiting you. 2 Timothy chapter 3 from the top, okay, to get a bit more context. This know also, that in the last days perilous times shall come, for men shall be lovers of their own selves, covetous, boasters, proud, blasphemers, disobedient to parents, unthankful, unholy, without natural affection, truce breakers, false accusers, incontinent, fierce, despisers of those that are good, traitors, heady, high-minded, lovers of pleasure more than lovers of Yahweh, having a form of godliness, but denying the power thereof. From such turn away. For of this sort are they which creep into houses, and lead captive silly women laden with sins, led away with diverse lusts. Alright, so now I know that was a lot, but basically, oh shoot, what the hell? It's lucky. Anyway, I know that was a lot, but basically the big thing is you see how these people are, because in these last days there's lots of different types of people, or Slakia, more specifically types of wicked people that have gone out and about, and this is a perfect one of the signs of the end, one of the signs that we are in the last days. All right, in addition to that, we also see how wickedness continues to grow. Okay, it wasn't like this 20 years ago, and then 10 years ago it got worse than it was 20 years ago. All right, now look at where we're at now, where things are still growing and growing, with more and more wicked, and things are being viewed as fine, okay, and whatever in the public's, in society's eyes. All right. So with that, we also have the having a form of godliness, which I guess the easiest way for me to say it is, or explain it, is like false spirituality, where I guess one form of that would be astrology, okay, where you don't really see, it's not something that's tangible, but it's more so, oh yeah, I believe in this type of stuff, but you don't believe in the true power, YAHAWASHI, whom is the origin, creator of all this stuff like that. All right, so people turn away from the actual Lord Yahweh, all right, and seek after other, anything that's not the Lord spiritually. All right, trying to find some sort of spirituality, where even though a lot of these people are still not spiritual, but there are still some people that do kind of cling to some false sense of spirituality. But you also have people, a big group of people that hate women, that base their whole lives around astrology. All right, so moving on. Yahawadah, I can remember where this was. Bear with me. Okay, so basically, I don't have that over here. Okay, so Titus chapter top, but speak thou the things which become sound doctrine, that the aged men be sober, grave, temperate, sound in faith, in charity, and in patience, the aged women likewise, that they be in behavior as becometh holiness, not false accusers, not given to much wine, teachers of good things. That they may teach the young women to be sober, to love their husbands, to love their children, to be discreet, chaste, keepers at home, good, obedient to their own husbands, that the word of Yahweh be not blasphemed. Young men likewise exhort to be sober-minded. Verse 7, in all things showing thyself a pattern of good works, in doctrine showing uncorruptedness, gravity, sincerity. Verse 8, sound speech that cannot be condemned, that he that is of the contrary part may be ashamed, having no evil thing to say of you. So now, this is what is expected, not just for, men or women, but both men and women. All right. We all need to be sober-minded, quote unquote sober-minded, as in like not being drunk of our own lusts, seeking after our own lusts, or trying to go after what's the next thrill. All right, being drunk with power, or just getting basically the biggest thing is thrill, which people tend to be thrill seekers, trying to do whatever it is that's quote unquote fun or the hot new thing right now, and not worrying about what's the important thing that they need to worry about now. All right, and as a result, people that are like this, all right, men and women alike, they're considered prunes, lames, and whatnot, all right, or not fun to be around, all right, and they keep these types of people out of their company, all right, because they just want to seek after that thrill. They don't want someone to ground them or make them think logically, which is why a lot of people put themselves in danger. As a matter of fact, wasn't there was a news article that was done where a bunch of people I think it was called the Angel of Death Challenge or something like that. Is that what's it called? Angel. Oh yeah. Honestly, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, well probably can't say it, but yeah, basically there's a bunch of people that were doing a whole bunch of stupid stuff, like running into oncoming traffic. There was this one dude that skydived off of not skydived, but jumped off a freaking Eiffel Tower. Yeah, someone did. He did jump off the Eiffel Tower. Okay, never mind then. Wrong one. But yeah, there was some dude that was jumping off like a tall landmark or something like that, or maybe a mountain. Alright, and then he died because it was a dumbass thing to do. Like, it was quite literally stupid. But yeah, like, tempting the Lord. Why would you tempt the Lord like that? Like, what's the point? Alright? But yeah, like, this is the type of stuff. And also, teaching the young ones, the youth, okay, the proper way of life. Men teaching young men, what's the proper way to live, not to make these stupid mistakes, not to seek after your own lusts. Women, basically the same thing to women, telling them, stop being a fucking bitch, stop being a demon and whatnot. All right. But very clearly, Slucky, I thought someone was in my house, or not house, but yeah, whatever. I just heard something. Anyway, as I was saying, I forgot what I was saying. That actually broke my concentration. But regardless, moving on. Matthew chapter 24, verse 12, and because iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold. And, that's basically it, how as time goes on, we see wickedness growing, and because wickedness is growing, we also see people are becoming more. It's becoming natural or common for people to be evil, all right, and you want to stay away from these types of people because they're a lot more trustworthy. They're a lot less trustworthy, and they might potentially be just an overall threat to you, or just not someone that's going to have your best interest in mind. So with that, I pray this lesson was edifying. I pray this lesson was edifying. I want to give all honor, glory, and praises unto YAHAWAH, YAHAWASHI, Hashem, double honors to the elders and apostles of the great millstone, Abad, Babal, and Shalom.